Hey everybody, my name is Jennifer. This is Metatron speaking. Today I'm going to be talking to you a little bit about a new service that I have available right now. This is called Cosmic Lightcode 2025, just to help me keep track of this. So it's a specific kind of light code. Light code is just a set of instructions, and so this is something that a person can channel when they work with a guide. And so the light code is a set of instructions in order to build or activate something. And so this can come through in artwork, music, movement, all these different kinds of ways. Speaking, light language is a light code. So let me just pull up some information on it, because I had actually, I found out information about this quite a while ago, but it was just a little bit of information. And then my guides were ready to give me more information. And then so more information came through. So recently I received oracle cards that were leading me back to the fact that they wanted to talk about this again with me. Because originally Archangel Michael had reached out to me, and he told me, I'm going to paraphrase this. I'm sure I wrote down information that's probably more clear. But Archangel Michael basically told me that certain galactic energies will be available in 2025, and not for the whole year of 2025. It's a little portion of 2025. It's going to be between May 5th, 5/5, and August 8th, 8/8. So during that time, there are certain galactic energies that are available. But in order for us as light workers to be able to receive those energies, we need certain energetic equipment. We need certain modifications done to our energy body to be able to receive and use the energies that are available. So this is where I come in. So basically Archangel Michael approached me, and he was basically seeing if I was interested in doing this, because basically it's somehow tied into a contract. So it was basically me making an agreement. It was like, do you want to help with this? And so he's the one who clarified for me that this would be a service, that this, for me to do this service, which is a light code. So the part of the service is me modifying your energy so that you can receive these galactic energies from these 7 different galactic groups that I'll talk to you about. So I had to basically sign an agreement with Archangel Michael in order to say, yep, I will do that. And in order for each person to receive these, they have to be consciously aware of them. And because you are essentially signing a contract when you say, yep, I would like that done. And so you signing the contract is basically you doing an energy exchange. Anytime you do an energy exchange with an energy worker, so you're paying someone for their services, that's a contract of sorts. You are authorizing us to go into your energy and do things. And in this case, these are really potent, powerful, big energies, and they're not just passing them out to the general population. This is something that you have to be ready for and aware of. So it's not a service that I can reach out to someone's higher self and then get it, because with all of our other services, we can reach out to the higher self. We can ask them if they'll accept the energies, and, they say yes or they say no. With this one, the person has to be aware of it because of how it's going to impact them. So let me just pull up that information. Let me see what I wrote down. Yeah, so that's what happened, like, I don't know, maybe 4 months ago. So I told Archangel Michael, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll do this. And then recently, maybe like a week ago, or maybe longer than that, maybe 10 days ago, I started pulling oracle cards, and I want to show you what they were because it put me back into that thought process. So here's the first card they showed me. And so the relevance of this is not the word on it, it's actually the picture. So this is the picture of Pisces. Pisces is my sun sign, which, whatever, no big deal. This is the sun sign of Aries, the ram. This is Susan's sun sign. So I was like, what? So whenever he's showing me and Susan together, it's always a reference to our business, right? Because that's our connection to each other. So I'm like, okay, this has something to do with orange light energy. And this is before I recognized what was going on. The other 2 cards I was given, again, we're looking at the picture. So we got a picture of the snake. 2025 is the year of the snake, right? If you're doing like the, well, I shouldn't say the year 2025, but on the lunar calendar, we're in the year of the snake right now. And then this was the last card, and this is Taurus. And Taurus, I don't know the exact range on Taurus, but I always associate Taurus with the month of May. And so when I was getting basically, orange light energy, 2025, month of May, I was like, oh yeah, that Lightcode thing is gonna need to be ready for that. So let me tell you about this service because it's gonna be amazing. Let's see. The light of 7 galactic groups. And so this is what was channeled, and so I'm going to say it to you, but this is the energy or the light of these 7 galactic groups is what you will receive if you sign up for that session, if you schedule the Cosmic Lightcode 2025 session. And I'm only able to provide that session basically starting now through August 8th. I can schedule through August 8th because it'll capture those energies. But after that, like on August 9th, I can't schedule anymore. It has to be in that window because it would not benefit you as much or to the full extent if you got this service done after that point, because what is being received in that window between May and August is relevant to the rest of this year. And so they don't want you getting these energies in November when, you've already, missed a bunch of time there. So let me tell you what they say about the energies that are received as part of this service, basically. The light of 7 galactic groups comes to you now, penetrating deep into your cells, renewing you, purging the debris, simplifying the masterpiece that you are. This light will illuminate you from within. This light will find the darkness within you and encourage those places to blossom and bloom. Where you feel desolate can be fruitful. Where you feel empty can be abundant. Where there is darkness, it is difficult to clearly perceive. Our light brings you greater clarity. So that's like the main message that came through from all of the groups. But then I was like, okay, who are these groups that are involved? So the first group that's involved with sending these lights or energies that are part of this session are the Lyrans. So the Lyrans include groups like Vega, people from Vega, Vegans are Lyrans. Blue Avians are Lyrans. They're the White Lion Collective are Lyrans. There are Lyran planets that have cat-like beings that they basically look like upright cats, and they It's kind of a trip, but on that planet they wear clothes, they have jobs, like it looks just like Earth. It's kind of it's wild. But so those are some of the groups that are included with the Lyrans. So the Lyrans are part of this, and they say, "We bring you light to encourage your authenticity, your uniqueness, and your one-of-a-kind energy. Our energy is one of integration. It binds and seals itself into your energy permanently. Our energy is dynamic and alive. It shifts and changes and modifies itself to support who you are in each moment, for you too are always changing." This is interesting because when I just spoke from the Lyrans, someone went into me and I could feel their energy, and it's not someone I normally channel, but they're just adding their energy to the words, apparently. They're basically just trying to call in the people who are gonna feel drawn to this to get the right people to this session. The second group that's involved, this is not, nobody thinks of this as a galactic group, including me, so this one blew me away. From the angelic realm. So, this is complicated. From the angelic realm, on the planet of Selah, the 12 archangels step forward. So before I give you that message, in the Andromedan galaxy, there is a planet. There's a physical planet called Selah, and that is a planet where angels incarnated on. I know so little about it. I have to check everything with Metatron. So angels incarnated on that planet, but it wasn't a proper planet for learning because there was no darkness on the planet. So like it's not useful for our evolution in any way. But there's technically a physical planet where all the angels took on physical bodies before they started incarnating on other planets like the Andromedan planets and Earth. Okay, so because of that, they're considering them a galactic group. So from the angelic realm, 12 archangels step forward. They say, "We bring you celestial light to empower you, to open your heart, and to increase the amount of light that you are able to embed within the planet. We come to bring you greater healing and greater blessings, and to guide you into greater love and compassion." Feel that in my heart chakra. So I wonder, I don't know who's speaking through me, but I can feel that. Okay, the third group, from the realm of the dragons. We bring you, because the dragons are a galactic group. Nobody thinks of that either. The dragons are technically a galactic group. Anybody who's, yeah, I don't even know. I can't even explain it. I'm just going to stick with this. From the realm of the dragons, we bring you light to both connect you to your more wild and primitive self, and also connect you deeper to the planet in which you currently live. Our light connects you deeper to your roots, both your etheric roots that lead you back to us, and your more physical roots that lead you back to your planet Earth. For roots in both of these areas will supply you with deep and limitless knowledge. When you feel limited, we will show you the resources that you are overlooking. When you feel unprepared, we will show you how to adapt to your situation so that you may access the ability to change your situation through changing yourself. That was the third group. The fourth group are the Sirians. The Sirians include beings from Sirius A, Sirius B, and Sirius C. Sirius B is the water planet. This is the group that I just was talking about them and working with them for the Lightworker Gateway video. So Sirius B, it's a water planet, had mermaids on it, whales on it, dolphins on it, all kinds of sea creatures. It's literally just an ocean planet. So those energies are included in this. Also, Sirius C is essentially where Sirius C is where the time jumpers are from. The time jumpers are individuals who move through time, kind of like galactic police. They're trying to regulate and protect time because there are individuals who want to move through time to modify it to give themselves a benefit. And so those individuals are included in this. This is the message. We bring you light that holds the energy of water with persistence. The power of water can shape stone and carve pathways through mountains. So too will our light help you carve your pathway through your mountains with your persistence. The power of water is well understood by the sea creatures on our planet. They embrace the changing movement of their environment. They understand that going with the flow of energy will lessen suffering and will take you farther on your journey. Water is swift and powerful when ambition is behind it, and so too do we wish to share these with you. Group number 5, the Pleiadians. The Pleiadians, there are 7 planets involved in that. To be honest with you, I'm almost positive they have 12 planets, but we're only recognizing 7 right now. I'm not sure why. But this is what the Pleiadians say. We bring you the light of magic. We bring you confidence in who you are. Our energy encourages you to release the desire to compare yourself to others. Our energy encourages you to create wildly and beautifully. Our energy strengthens you and emboldens you to take up more space and to create with intentions. Our energy pushes you forward where you have been holding yourself back. The light of our energy supports your dreams and taking action based on your intuition. Group number 6 is the constellation Bootes, which is like, I'm probably saying it wrong, to be honest. So the constellation Bootes includes the planet Arcturus. It also includes other planets. Nakar is the one that I think about because I have a guide from there he's like the best healer of any of my guides, and I adore him. So I got to bring him up. Nakar, the interesting thing that maybe would stick out to all of you about Nakar is that there are centaurs. That is one of the races that lives on that planet. It's not the only race that lives there, but it's one of them. So Arcturus and all of its neighbors are part of this. Their message says, the light of our energy teaches you precision, focus, and patience. The light of our energy shows you how waiting for the right moment yields far greater results. Our energy shows you how accuracy and divine masculine traits will yield better results on your journey. And then the 7th group is from the Orion constellation. So Orion has tons of planets that I have not seen at all. And the planets there are so massive that even the ones I've seen, it's almost like a joke because their planets are like massively larger than our sun, and so there's just no way that I can see all of what's going on there. But Orion is going to include groups like the Mintonkins. That's the only one I can think of right now. I'm going to stick with that. Yeah, so any of the Orion planets, their energy is coming from there. And they say the light of our energy brings you protections. As guardians of your planet and of your universe, you complete work consciously and unconsciously that supports your universe and the ascension of your planet. Our light will fortify your energy body with a unique magic taught on Orion. We work very closely with the elementals, our ancestors, and sacred realms and spaces that Earth has yet to discover. So that sounds amazing. And I don't know, they do that to me on purpose because they say something like that. And I'm like, what do you mean? There's a realm and a space that's sacred that I don't know about. Tell me what this is. So I'll figure that out later. So I think I'm going to kind of leave this here with you at this point. The energy work that I do as part of the session, I'm working with a brand new dragon called the Jade Dragon. So she is, well, I say she. Dragons are male and female, right? I'm working with her, and the light code is basically going to open up additional chakras on the energy body. So we're talking about minor chakras, ones that I don't know about yet. They're I don't know what they're called yet. They're gonna show that to me. So it's gonna open up minor chakras, and these minor chakras, part of their function is to absorb this type of energy, to store it, to use it. If you don't have those chakras open, the energy can be floating all around you, but if you don't have the right receptors to pull it in, we don't get to enjoy it. So what I think I'm going to do, I will probably make another video later to remind all of you about this service because it is so limited. And I think during that video, I will channel the Jade Dragon, give you guys more information on them, and also give you more information maybe about some of the chakras that are involved with this. Because essentially, each of these 7 galactic groups are going to be activating or opening a chakra. So it's either 7 chakras or 7 groups of chakras that will be opened as a result of this. So it's a ton of work. It's a ton of changes going on at one time in the energy body. The service is priced a little bit lower than we normally price our services. And that is just to kind of encourage more people to utilize the service, and it's temporary, right? It's a short-term thing that is available to all of us. The session does not have a Zoom call, so this is something where I would schedule the time with you for you to kind of sit still and take it easy and either meditate or relax for about 30 minutes while I do the energy work, basically while I send you the light code. While I send you the light code while I'm working with these dragons, that they're basically coming in and they're opening up chakras on you, so that I don't know what that's going to feel like because I've never done that before. I haven't done it on myself yet either. So I'll probably have to talk about that in the next video so you guys know. But anyways, if you're interested in the service, it's available on the website right now. I'll go ahead and I'll link it in the description. I think this is everything that I have for you right now. We have so many new services right now, and I'm being such a slowpoke about telling you guys about it. So I'm going to try to keep putting out those videos, but I also want to be able to pass on messages to all of you, which is kind of like my main intention of this channel is to pass on messages to all of you from our guides. And so I want to start getting those in here too at the same time, but more to come. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.